Morning, boys. The short video that I'm going to produce at the moment is just going to go through a few hints and tricks when producing your business card. I'm going to go through how to start up and open a new file, resolutions, working with text, changing background colors, and just a few tools that you may find useful. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll open up a new file. It's important that you change the file size into millimeters at a width of 80 mil and a height of 50 millimeters. A resolution is going to be 300 pixels per inch in RGB color. Once you're done with that, you can click OK. Our white canvas has now popped up. We want to take a look at our layers palette. So I'm going to click on layers. You can see that my white background layer is locked. We want to unlock this layer by double clicking and then hitting OK. This will allow us to change the color. It'll allow us to work with this layer. What I'd like to do is change the background layer to blue. So there's a number of ways we can do this. We can go up to Edit, Fill. We select our color and then move the slider up and down until we find the color that we're after. So I'm going to go with quite a dark blue. And hit OK. Hit OK and it will fill. What I then want to do is start thinking about text. So to apply text, I click on the T on the left side of our screen in our tool palette. I then click on the screen to begin typing. So my company is called In the Deep. So I'm going to type in those words. If I'd like to change the font color, which I'm going to in this case, I can grab the type tool, highlight the font, move my cursor up to the top where you can see font color is located, and I'm going to go and flick that to white. So I drag the slider up to white and click OK. My font is now white. Now at the moment, my font is quite flat. I'd like to add some effects to this font. To do that, I'm going to use layer styles. To open up layer styles, I double click my text layer and I grab my layer styles toolbox. Now, there's a number of layer styles that you can work with. In this case, I'm going to turn on a drop shadow and I'm going to add a stroke. Now these will apply as you can see, but we want to change the properties of these two styles. So I click on drop shadow and I can go and change a number of properties about the drop shadow. I can change the color. I'm going to change it through to orange so we get really good contrast. I'm going to change the opacity to 100% so we can see it. Then you can adjust the distance, the spread, and the size, depending on how you want this to look. So I might do it so it's just got a slight shadow. But again, you can specify how you want that. Okay. I can then click on stroke. I'm going to change the stroke color in this case, and I'm going to change it to orange to match our drop shadow. Okay, now if that's not working, I might try black. Hit OK. I might make the size slightly bigger so we can see that outline. Okay, 1 pixel wide and hit OK. So what I've done, if we zoom in and take a look, we've applied a drop shadow and we've applied a stroke around the outside, which will work as our logo. A couple of other tools that will be useful are our guides. So if I go up to View and click New Guide, what I can do is apply guides to help line my text up. I can type in 50%, which will put a guide halfway through my business card in a vertical way. I can then go and hit New Guide and place one at 50% horizontal. So this will find the center point on my card. If I'd like to add some more guides, I can go into View and turn on my rulers. If I move in the deep, let's say I'd like to position it in the top left, what I can do is move my cursor over the ruler left click and pull down. And this will pull out guides for me. So as we start to add more data to our business card, like addresses, phone numbers, these guides will help line up all our text. So if I was to type in another separate piece of text, say it's dive center, the other part of our business card, I might make that slightly smaller. So if I want to position it neatly under the eye of in the deep, we can do that using those guides. Okay, I might also want it to sit at the end of our text. So again, I can pull another guide out and go and position our text so it sits nicely. If you'd like to turn those guides off, we can. The shortcut for turning guides off is Control and semicolon. Okay, it also turns them back on. So that'll allow us to arrange our text. Now at this point in time, we haven't worked with any images yet. Our layer styles, as I've demonstrated for the text, apply to images as well. Another key tool that some boys are keen to use is to put text on a path. So let's say that we wanted to type our lettering in a circle. If I draw a circle, grab my shapes, and I grab my ellipse tool, and I can draw a circle holding Shift. What I can then do is grab my type tool, and if I hover over that circle, you'll see the cursor change. Wait for it to change and left click. This will allow us to type our letters on a path. Highlight that lettering and make it slightly larger. Okay, go even bigger so it wraps right around. You can also type in font sizes. So I'm going to just try until I get my font as big as I can to fit right around the circle. So I might leave it at 92. Grab my move tool. I'm going to turn off the work that we've done so far, just so we don't see it anymore, by clicking the little eyeball, and I'll move my properties table. What you can see now is I've still got that blue circle in the center, and I can turn that off as well. So in the deep now is written in a circle. So that's text on a path. So I hope the following video has shown you a few little tips just to get started with your text, and we'll go a little bit further as we start to look at images. Thanks for watching.